Listen, you and I both know that we've been having a lot of fun playing with Winnie's Hole, okay? We're hopping back in to play some more. We have some new virus strains to mess around with. Let's take a look at this one. I think this is going to be the one that breaks me, I think. This is the Blaze virus strain. I only get 12 health, which is not a lot. We start with a perk Blaze, where we have Adrenaline, and Adrenaline reduces by 1 on activation. Then I inflict 2 times the Adrenaline amount as Explode at the end of the turn, and we start with 3 1 Adrenalines in our deck. So it could be interesting, okay? It could be interesting. We gotta try. And we gotta mess around, see where this run takes us today. Could be messy. It could be messy. Let's see how we want to do this. Obviously, we're going for a perk. It'll get us there. And, I mean, I think that the best case scenario to claim most everything is to just do this. You know what, man? We can literally claim everything but one thing. So, sure. That's fine. That seems very good. What do we want? Common perk Hype. +1 Adrenaline for each tile captured outside the brain board. Adrenaline amount adds to each instance of physical inflicted. We've ran this before, hence the plus sign. One could assume that that's maybe smart to run it again because this build is about adrenaline, right? Set current health to 1. After the next combat, converts this perk into a random rare. Okay. I gotta be stupid. This is a terrible idea, but let's run it. If I die, we restart, right? So it's fine. Running 2 enemies, I think, is a really bad idea, so I'm leaning towards this guy, where we can still get a mutation. This guy's got 1 health. You know what? I'm gonna run this. Although we really want to do this. I don't know, man. Nah, with 1 health, we're gonna run this. This dude's got 1 health, and the reality is that I'm going to be able to pull him. Probably. Just kidding. It looks like I'm gonna die right out the get-go. Let's do a fun thing called Not Die by redrawing. You're inflicting 1 physical, and if I take damage, I also take a bleed. This is going to pull the furthest enemy to the closest position. So yeah, we're gonna run. Why are you... So you only do this if you're in the front? Okay. It's a disaster. What is going on here? Take a stun on capturing 3 or more defense. I mean, dude, we just die. We actually just die. I have no way to prevent this. Okay. Good run, gang. Good run. That's a stellar one. My first loss. At the hands on the very first combat. Okay? That's a tough one. Collect them. Collect them. I think it's important that we die once, okay? I think it's important. Let's play again. We're gonna literally just run it back immediately. I'm not sure there was any solution where we didn't die there. So let's now run... How do we want to do this? I want to collect this, so we want to get to here. I guess we want to do this. And then we can do... like this, take a damage, this, claim the resource. I think that's fine. Capturing an even number of actions inflicts a physical. Capturing an odd number gains +1 shield. I mean, that's just nice to have. These adrenalines are not exhaust. None of this is exhaust. The stun is exhaust. So 5 shield for each action exhausted is fine, but I mean, this seems good. Let's take the pendulum. We're either going to get a little damage or we're going to get a little shield. There's no ifs, ands, or buts around it. I'm going to fight these guys again. I want my revenge this time. So let's get this squared away. I'm still taking 1 billion damage from them. Which is brutal, brother. It's absolutely brutal. Because we would have really pulled the farthest enemy to the closest position, but I don't have an attack to then do to him. Which is insane. So I'm going to redraw. I mean, are we cooked? bro? Are we just absolutely cooked? I'm stunning a rock. Biomass. I simply can't believe it, but this is, it's absurdly terrible. It is so absurdly terrible. Okay. This will kill the back guy, which I think is important. So let's do that. Thank you very much. And then now, this is a halfway decent play. We can do this. You're going to take a little extra damage. I feel like I'm not fully understanding the adrenaline at this point. Adds to each instance of physical inflicted. And I'm only getting physical if I capture a even amount of tiles. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. This would give me adrenaline, which is actually going to hit him for, yeah, it's going to hit him because I'm doing an even amount. That makes sense. This makes sense. Even amount with adrenaline, I hit you for a chunk. Okay? We don't have any attacks in this deck, man. The only attack we have... I mean, I guess adrenaline is the only attack we have. Because we inflict 2 times adrenaline amount as explode. So the adrenaline that we're picking up is our only attack in this deck. Which I guess is then a good thing that we took this even numbers gives thingy, because we have another way to attack. I still think that went terrible. I think that went terrible. I think this is important, okay? I think we should take this tentacle that inflicts 2 piercing. That's a decent damage amount. We have an insane number of mutations, man, and I don't like that. Because we want to be able to manipulate things as fit. Let's do this, and then let's do this. And then that allows me to play some ball here. Like, I kind of like this, but if we're going to do that, I might as well do this. Collect you, and then you know what? I'll take a damage to collect these. I didn't care which one we got. I think that this is completely fine. Inflict physical amount equal to brain size. I mean, that's 4, man. Which is really okay. Lose all shield and inflict physical with +1 repeat for each shield lost, and it's a 2 attack by default. This is a decent attack action. But then I would lose the shield, which... I mean, I guess if I'm capturing an odd number with these 2 and this, but then you're starting to roll into, am I ever gonna get that? I think the answer is no, so I'm gonna take this lump and we're gonna go Brain Blast, okay? I think that things are scary, man. I think things are scary. I don't like our setup here. This is a lot of resources. I mean, they're all the same, actually. I really don't need more mutations, so we're gonna go Perk. I guess I fight these guys. Because we want to get the Perk. Inflicts 2 physical on turns that you capture exactly 1 shield. This would stun him. I mean, that seems... because I'm stunning him with this. Yeah. Okay. This I'm getting 2 shield, so it is not caring about me. I like getting the bonus here. To be honest with you, I like stunning him for 2 turns. I think that that's extremely reasonable. So let's do that. And then we're inflicting the explosion. Here's now our piercing. And I like the idea of hitting you with this. At this point, I would really like to just kill this guy. And then here's our Brain Blast, which we can collect with this. You're gonna inflict bleed on me. And then ideally we would push you back and then kill you. So something like this. Push the closest enemy to the furthest position. But then wouldn't this inflict physical on an even number of actions that inflicts a physical? Why is it inflicting it to you, though? That does not make sense to me. In my head, this should be hitting the back guy. I think I'm going to redraw in the hopes of, yeah, doing this and hitting the back guy. Because this will then pull the furthest enemy to the closest position. We inflict piercing. I want to get shield, though, so we're going to capture 3 of these, so I take 1 less damage. Yeah. Pull you forward, hit you. I get my shield. I take 1 damage. And then here is a lot of damage. I would take some in this process. Why am I taking some in this process? Why do I take 2 damage here? What am I missing? You're multiplying Brain Blast, which is very solid. Why do I take 2 physical? Where am I taking 2 physical from? It's from him, but it's not. Ah, because the adrenaline is what's killing him at the end of the turn. Okay. Yeah. I understand. This run is far more complicated than the previous ones. But it's good. It's good. Can I look at research? So if we want to unlock things, and I currently have, I want to collect things that have a plus with them, right? Check mark of things that I have. So like we're looking for, I feel like this menu could be better to understand. Like, do these count as being ready to go? And if I get one, or does it all have to be on the same turn? I don't, it's like, this makes me want to do outburst because we don't have it yet, right? For what it's worth, I actually think that all of these are kind of bad for us, so I am gonna re-roll. Each turn inflict bleed on all enemies. I think that this is fine. As a new one, it adds a little bit of damage to us. I think that it's okay. Add a tile to a virus block during an event phase is very good, okay? It's very good. We just now have to get some juice out of this. And there's a lot of value we can gain here. Like a ton of value we can gain. Because we can do this, which I think is important for healing. But then that gives us some terrifying scenarios elsewhere. We can do this, which gives us the block back. I think that I maybe did not do this well. Am I playing like garbage today? There's a chance I'm playing like garbage today. I also think there's a chance this character is just a little tricky. Okay. I think that this is a requirement, and then this is a requirement, and then maybe you just go +1 max health here. Or do you just take the heal? Nah, let's increase the max health. Scale that up. I'm not necessarily willing to do a lot here. Start of each exploration, gain a single-use duplicate of your smallest virus block. Bro, that's so good, though. That's so good. I hate that that's so good. Okay, I'll kill myself with that. That sounds good. Oh, we're going into an elite fight. That's really scary. Okay, you do want to do this. Because that's an important ability to gain for us. And then Mr. Owl is better than this guy for our run because he's a bunch of counter and I can't do anything with it. So we are going to run... Actually, maybe that would have been good because the counter may not matter. Because I'm hitting him at the end of turn, right? Maybe. This is a lot of damage. And I'm with it. I think that we take advantage of hitting him for a lot right out the get-go. Focus, Winnie. Move your lump. I can, I think. This is where we really want to hit him for a lot. Slash stun him, to be honest with you. Brain Blast is nice, but I would rather stun you. So let's stun you. And then violence has no place. We must make peace with the body. Okay, they're not gonna be happy with me right now. Dude, I think we might be cooked. I hate to break it to you, but we might be cooked. So he's now pissed. And now we fight. You're hitting me for 6. I would like to hit you for 6 back and mess you up. Grapple is not useless, or not useful here. I think that you play this. That's fine. Then we want to hit you for a lot. This is going to kill you. Upon taking damage, you increase the amount taken. So this is a... We want to get as much shield as humanly possible. So I'm going to bonus the shield. We take no damage. I hit him at the end of turn. He's summoning followers. We do not want him to do that. We're going to hit him for a lot. Very good. Piercing hits you. You summoned a small lad. Small lad's real annoying. We don't like him. You want to take damage. I want to push you, for sure. But I will die if we do that. I can direct this at him instead. Like, I don't think I die here. I really don't think I die here. If I direct, because this is aimed, I can inflict piercing on the back guy. And if I do 2 shield on the back guy, this is going to reduce his damage. I'm going to take 1 in that exchange. And all is fine. Then I can kill the front lad. He wants to not take damage anyway, so I just shield. This is okay. He's summoning a follower. I'm going to hit you for a lot. Ideally, I'm going to hit you for a lot. It does look a little sketchy, though. This is unfortunately the best damage that I can do, but things are dicey, man. Things are dicey. This would kill me. I need to be able to aim. Nah, I'm going to die here. This is unfortunately, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. There is no approach where this gets us there. Because I can't get 6 shield. Okay, you got me again. You got me again. I think this virus strain sucks, is what I'm learning. Because this is too much shield. I'm taking... This would get me 2 shield, but I'm taking 6 damage. So yeah, I die. I can kill him, but then you will best me, and we'll try this nonsense again. Okay, at least I got a little bit of research. We push some things forward. We play again. How do we make this build work? Let's think. Okay, let's think. I don't know. I don't know how we make it work. But we'll figure it out. How do I want to get in here, too? I think that we really don't care about a heal. I really don't care about this. You're going to find this crazy, but I think that this is your best play to enable you to get down here. I'd rather just take the currency and the max HP. Okay, on capturing exactly 1 action, you gain 4 shield and exhaust it. Maybe there's an exhaust build that works here. But you really need this paired with spaces outside of the place. 3 physical and attackers who are entirely blocked by your shields. Maybe we can run defensive. I mean, either one of these I think is interesting. This requires more work. But we can hunt for it. I mean, this is definitely not how you played this character. And we've never fought you, so let's fight you, man. I don't know what your plants are. This is the guinea pig. He's planning on inflicting 1 physical to everybody. Okay, well, guess what? Let's not do that, and let's kill you. Kill a plant. Whittle him down. Get him going. I need to inflict some stun on you. And I think that pushing you forward and inflicting some stun is a good idea. I also am going to go out on a limb and say that we would like to kill all the plants here. I don't know why I think that that's important, but I think that it is important to kill all the plants here. So we're going to try to do it. He's slowly killing the plants too. Let's redraw and get some shields out of this. I take 1 damage. He goes down for the count. We can push him back and do a little damage. I think that's fine. Oh my god, he spawns new plants. Okay, give me the frick out of here, man. We don't wanna do this for too long. As I push him to the back ranks of this, but it's okay. It's annoying. He's really starting to scale up is part of the problem. We can kill him here. Just kidding. No, we can't. He's summoning more plants, man. He's summoning more plants. Okay. It's unfortunately a waste to hits this. This will kill the plant. Are you gonna run away, dummy? No, we're gonna get you here. Okay. Just like this, we hit you, you're done for. Wasn't the best fight that we've ever done in our life, but it's good enough. New mutation. Inflict physical. If this causes a knockout, all uncaptured actions gain a lock. It's a 3 attack, which is good. If this causes a knockout, all uncaptured actions gain a lock. Okay. Let's experiment with this, because this is a new mechanic we really have not messed around with at all. So maybe there's something here. Let's do this, into this, into this, into this. We'll take an upgrade. I mean, I think that this going to 4 damage seems very reasonable to make this happen. Stun is also good. Adrenaline also seems really good, but I mean, this seems like the best option because it's aimed damage that is solid. And then we'll fight this guy because we're trying new things, okay? Although this guy's also new to me, and we get a perk out of it, which I would rather have the perk than other things. Who are you, man? The deer. Heart Bloom, on knockout, you add tile to brain heal. Okay. I mean, we can kill you right now if we want to. I really don't care about stunning you, though. So I would rather do this and get the shield out of it. We knock you out, you gain a heal. This just heals self. Okay. It's very reasonable. I would like to inflict damage and let her rip. You're now hitting for this. Gain 1 adrenaline for each heal action captured. Okay. We can mess with that. You've now gained a lock, meaning you're staying on the board. This is giving 3 shield because on capturing exactly 1 action, we gain 4 shield and exhaust. So theoretically, I can just do this. I'm okay exhausting that tile. I don't really need it. This I would like to hit you for everything you've ever loved. He's got a lot of health, man. This is a little scary. I don't need the shield, so let's stun you. And then this is a big damage play. I'm taking a little. I could just exhaust one of these and not take damage. Feels like a waste, though. I don't know. It actually feels fine to me. Let's not take damage. We can exhaust down the deck so that we're thinning our deck while gaining benefit. And I think that that's very reasonable. So let's do this. Because the exhaust doesn't add empty tiles, which I think is a really important... That was incorrect. I should have exhausted that. I should have exhausted that. We wouldn't have taken the damage. We could have flawless this. I'm not playing good. I'm not playing good. But we'll get there, okay? Inflict 1 lifesteal if you have no shield remaining at the end of your turn. Attacks against stunned targets will multiply the attack output by the stunned amount. We've needed this. I know that that's a piece of research we need in the thingy. So let's do it. Currency shop is not where we want to go. I think trait is definitely the most reasonable. We just need to get there. So let's do this into this. And then you're going to hate this, but I think I do this. I take the damage. I take the max HP. Were there other better places? Probably. But I think trait's fine here. I don't need more aim. We could go lock. We could go instance. But then they get discarded and replaced by a blank tile. I think that locking multiply on the board, that's our way of always getting value out of stuff. Now, Mr. Owl still kind of sucks, in my opinion. I think they both suck, okay? I think they both suck, but let's try this guy. So he each turn gains counter. Counter redirects incoming physical attacks. But if I don't hit him with a physical attack, such as hitting him with just this, he's not countering it. So he's just hitting me for 2. I would simply do this. Wasn't this locked, man? Isn't the point that it stays on the board? Okay. Now you are planning on not hitting me here. Well, you are planning on hitting me in a sentence because you're countering this. So this is really where we want to hit you with the adrenaline plays because you're not countering those. You're stunned. This is where we want to hit you because you don't have counter. So we want to come in here and we want to hit you for a lot. That's the ideal play there. Now you're back. You have your counter. I would like to just exhaust an adrenaline. We have to be really careful because that's going to bite us in the butt if we keep doing that. So we still want to throw some adrenaline at you. You're summoning fire puffs. That's fine. And we want to push the closest enemy to the farthest position. I'm not positive I want him to just chill. And then I would like to... You're taking 2 damage. I would like to not do that. This kills the back guy. But I don't really want to do that either. I think we just want to do this. This guy's really annoying right now. And you're going to summon another one. I think this is a redraw because this is when we need to hit him. So this is going to hit him for 4. This is our damage method is this thing. Well, kind of, because it'll end up hitting him. I gotta be so careful how I do this. I think you redraw, because in a perfect world, you're doing this. Or in a perfect world, we're kind of pushing him. And then we can try to aim to hit him. This is a redraw. Okay, this is a lot of damage going on here. And I think that this is good. We take a little bit, but this is a boss fight, man. And now you have a cascading bit of explosion. We have to be very careful how we manage this. This I take a lot of damage because of the counter on here. Whereas, to be honest with you, I really don't need to do much here. I can just do this, live my life. He explodes. He's now ready to explode, which he's going to take 8 damage. I just stay out of the way right now. We don't want to mess with any of this. We want to just chill. Because he's going to kind of just kill himself. I want to push this, exhaust that to get my shield, and just vibe. I want to... I mean, why are you guys taking no damage here? I'll never understand. We can pull this guy to the front. You're going to summon another. And now we just chill. We want to kill these guys off because this is our way of hitting him. We want to be very careful here. Yeah, we want to be really careful here. And unfortunately, it's real freaking bad. Like really bad. Gosh darn it. Okay, we can redraw this. Yeah, everywhere you look is gonna be hot. So enjoy taking all of the damage in the universe, and then enjoy dying. I actually think we just die here, man. Gosh darn it. This is so frustrating. He's exploding, and I got rid of my pushes, which I should not have done. This is my fault that we died. I'm fully willing to admit that. But we die. Okay. You friggin' run it back. You run it back again. This is a brutal one. I think I'm timing things incorrectly with this character. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, I still got one more. Let's do this. And then what are we running? We can go pendulum again. I think that pendulum was good. It gives us some flexibility, so let's try it. We have to win runs with these items to get the stuff. And then this is it's a lot of juice, so let's try it. And the barbed wire is, or whatever this is, razor wood. It's kind of nice because we can push it into people and they take some damage. So that's a pretty good approach. Stunning him is unfortunately not too useful. So I kind of like the idea of just doing this. It'll inflict a little damage. They all take a little damage. Life is good. And now I'm taking 8 damage on this turn. Okay. Brutal. Take a stun on capturing exactly 1 action. What if we go another approach? It's actually just it's disgustingly bad. Okay, let's run it. Let's push him back again because that's going to do more damage again. We at least get some value out of that. This is a redraw because this is now a big damage play. Hit the front guy for 8. And now theoretically we should be able to push and pull you around a little to kill off one of them. I can also just do nothing. And I get some decent shield. I should have definitely done this block for that, but that's okay. Redraw this. And you know what? This is fine. He would take stun on exactly 1, but we're killing him anyway. I could do this and I would pull him. I would push him back, and then the razor wood on my next turn I would use to kill potentially both of them. But I need to do this. Yeah. I mean, that kills both of them with that. It kills him with that. I think it went fine. I mean, I think that it was still probably not perfect, but it's okay. 3 adrenaline is okay. Because you might as well, yeah, you might as well run this. And it does help because it's playing into this peculiar strategy. Then we can do this into this into this. Claim a heal into this. And then do you want a trade or do you want a mutation? I think you probably want a mutation at this point. But there is a part of me that's like, a instant adrenaline is interesting. But it's probably not good enough. So you know what? I don't really care what we take. Give me the mutation. I'd rather have the resource. Okay. Gain counter and pull the furthest enemy. So it's another pull. Lose amount of shield and heal for that amount. Gain a shield this turn. Plus a repeat for each defense action captured with this. I'm going to take this. You already have 2 defense actions. Let's run a shield-focused build. See what we can do. And then we're going to fight this guy because we've never fought him before. I really don't want to care about the perk, though. But I've never fought you before. Or the mutation. I think that there's probably loot in these bags that we can get by killing them. He's hitting for 2, and when an ally takes damage, then he gains an extra attack. That's That's real annoying. I might as well still hit them a little. He has his vigilant. It's doing stuff. This is where I probably just want to vibe and accept my stuff. I can vibe here, kill you off. The adrenaline will murder you. And then we start hitting you. Stun on you is very nice. So let's stun you twice and really give it to you. And then we would love to redraw here and really give it to you. Let's switch to this. Hit ya. Decent. We would like to kill the bags. Okay? We would, because it's more resources if I kill the bags. It's just a little tricky with this guy right now. So redraw. This does this, kills a bag. I get my resources. This hits the bag for a little bit. This kills the bag and I don't take damage because this is a huge multiplicative effort. We do this. I take my shield. He takes a damage. And then I kill him. The only part missing in this equation is the and then I kill him part. We can do this and then the next turn we kill him. Okay. All's well that ends well. That was a good fight. I feel like we did things correctly. We got our resources. And we get ourselves a nice mutation. It's another rare. Lose all shield and inflict the physical with repeat for each shield loss. Maybe this is a play, man. Maybe it's a play. Inflict physical on the enemy with the least remaining health. This is 5 damage attack. It's kind of cool. But we do have some crazy shield opportunities. So I'm going to try this. Are you considered a defensive action? I don't think you are considered defensive, but you are interesting. Okay. I love the idea of adding stuff here. So let's go all in on that. I also love the idea of getting spread on something. This is a weird turn for sure. But I'm okay with it. Inflicting piercing. A simple heal is probably intelligent, but I think you'd rather go with a perk. I don't think these perks are very good, so I'm going to re-roll them. I think that migration is very good. I did say I was going to try to run the pendant, man. Frick. Nah, it's another day. Another day, another dollar. We'll wear that pendant another day. Okay, we're going to grow this guy, and we're going to grow him like this. And then we're going to... I mean, I do think that this guy is the correct person to fight. Because we can mitigate a lot of this damage very easily in here. So do this. As long as we're shielding, we're not killing. Life is fine. This is really bodying me because the shrapnel is killing us. Pushing you really does not provide any benefit. This is a redraw. Is adrenaline really doing nothing here, huh? I guess it's just countering. Okay, that's fine. Because it's hitting this guy. That makes a lot of sense. Shrapnel comes in, ruins our block. It doesn't stun because he's here, but we're going to push him behind. Yeah, I love this. I love this a lot. Push him behind. He hits. That explodes. He gets hit. And then you can get some potentially... This is going to hit the guy in front. We know how this goes. And I'm fine with that. We're going to do this. He spawns, hits him. Then we want to kill him. This is a lot of damage for like no reason whatsoever. But that's fine. And then we push him back. Unfortunately, this was not like a stellar play. Push him back. We take the damage, but then he explodes. And then this we can potentially get a chunk of damage out of. This is going to hit the... Yeah, because you're countering all of this. This is going to hit the guy in front. You still want the shield, so run this. Hits the guy in front. We could kill the guy in front if we do... This is actually going to pull him. Yeah, okay, this is fine. We hit him. I would like to redraw. This is going to pull and push, which does nothing. But I take no damage. Just cycles and allows us to do some other stuff here. This does 2 damage on the back guy because it would push you forward. I would prefer not to. This kills him, which summons that thing. And now I'm taking a butt ton of damage unless I can push you back, which I definitely can. I like this. I like this a lot. We push you. You hit him. And then now we try to kill back. And I can potentially redraw and make it happen, just like so. Okay. Went fine, in my opinion. Grow the brain. Get my perk. I've survived through frickin' play now. If only X blanks are captured, randomly add a temporary tile to all virus blocks in your inventory. This requires a large exhaust build, which I don't really like. I don't like any of these, man. On taking unblocked physical, I gain spike. Sure. Why not? There probably were better plays there, but I don't like them because I want to be able to run... I want to be able to run new things, right? So let's do this. We'll take a damage. We'll gain all of these things, and that's perfectly okay. I'm going to jump into here. I'm going to gain a dupe of this. I'm going to come here. I'm going to... you freaking coward. I misclicked. I'm sorry. I hate you. That really sucks. I just misclicked. I misclicked. Okay. Gain a counter for each captured blank. I mean, you're not running blanks. Let's figure something else here. Inflict 3 for each uncaptured movement action. Now that's intriguing. Very intriguing. +1 rumble. Next turn for each time your shield fully blocks an attack. You're running a shield build. I like this. This is a complex build though, man. It really is. Give me 3 max health. And then let's fight. I think that this is the correct choice, gaining a perk at the end of it. But he is annoying. On capture, inflict bleed equal to number of wall tiles. I gotta just start hitting you, okay? I gotta start hitting you. And we want... On unblocked physical, I gain spike, but we also want to fully shield his attacks. I think this is a redraw. I mean, I think that these are simply not good enough. This is 5 damage. This is going to spread to this, and it's going to give us a little extra. I do think that that was pretty good. So now you have your wall tile. Inflict bleed equal to the number of wall tiles in the board. This, I do not take damage, and I stun you. Which feels good. That feels good. How do I get rid of the wall tiles, brother? You're expanding the brain. Okay, yeah. I'm expanding my brain too. Let's hit you. You're expanding my brain by 3 tiles. Now we're gonna start getting a lot of opportunities here. I want to do something like this. Me capturing that is really not very good. I want to do this. This is 5. This is spreading, which is 5. I want to have the shrapnel be a lot better than what it is, but unfortunately it's not because I can't rearrange these. Okay. I need a lot of shield, man. Let's redraw. I mean, we are like hella cooked. We're so hella cooked. I'm gonna die? Like I'm super dead? Because you just did not go in the right spot. Okay, brutal? That's absolutely brutal. We gotta hit you for a lot now, bro. We gotta hit you for a lot. Let's run some mega adrenaline plays. I mean, I think we're absurdly dead, right? I think that there's no hope for us. This is at least 9 damage. This is even more. And it's gonna spread. That's gonna do more. Our damage can scale up, but it does not mean that we're in a good spot. I mean, we're taking 18 damage here. We're gonna die. Okay, we're gonna die. Dude, it's brutal. It's brutal. Hard. Very hard today. Very hard. I don't know. I don't know how we compete against you. It do not matter. I am very dead. I say hard strain. I genuinely have no clue how you fight that one. I'd love to run it back, but we're out of time for today. Thanks for watching me struggle in Winnie's Hole. Tell me what I'm doing wrong, because that virus strain is messing with my brain. Check out the game, link in the description down below. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.